Hello everyone and welcome to Game Over TV. This is your host Steven and with me is Warren.
Hello.
And we're going to be jumping into a replay here from the IEM match between Alternative Attack Socke and EmpireKas. So here, spawning in the top left position is our blue Terran player. It is Kas.
EmpireKas.
Spawning top right position, it is our red Protoss. It is Alternative Attacks Socke. So just while we wait for these guys to set up, be sure to follow us on Twitter. We are at RR_GameOver. You can like us on Facebook, Game is Over TV, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Game is Over TV. So right now we see both the Protoss player and the Terran player not bothering to wall off their ramp, so it looks like they should be going to an expansion right after they build either the gateway or barrack. And
the map is GSL Whirlwind, so it is a fairly large map. So both these players will also be going for expansion more or less because of the long rush distance between this map. Now they did both get top position, which means they are on the same side of the map. So this base and this base can be contested fairly easily due to the short distances. But this is pretty much your best case scenario if you're a Terran player, because if you have to walk all the way across the map like this to get to your Protoss opponent, it takes a lot longer to reinforce, where a pylon right here will reinforce for a Protoss. So EmpireKas has got a pretty good scenario right now. We're seeing the pro from Socke go out to the middle watchtower, check for any proxies, and he is scouting clockwise, so he will find Kas last, which opens a lot of possibilities up for Kas.
Yeah, and it looks like Socke had gone with the early Nexus expand and then goes into Gateway.
15 Nexus. Kas just went with the standard barracks at 12, and then looks like he went for the standard 15 OC, or orbital command, going straight for the next command center after that. Fairly standard play. He is scouting counterclockwise, so he will find Socke last. So he won't be able to put any early aggression on Socke and punish him early on for that 15 Nexus. And looks like he's going to go for a double gateway opener. There's a pretty good follow-up to a 15 Nexus. He's going to be able to get out. I'm going to guess he's probably going to get a Zealot out now. So I'm going to say he's going to just wait and get double Stalker, which is video. But as I say that, he starts a Zealot. So it's going to be a Zealot with a double Stalker opening, which is going to be pretty good. If Kas goes for any kind of early thirds command center and didn't put a bunker down, it can punish him pretty hard. But it looks like he's just going to play pretty standard here, throwing up the extra 2 barracks.
Yeah. And looks like Socke's probe is going to start walking in, and he's going to meet 3 Marines.
Doesn't see anything really. And if we go to Kas's vision, he doesn't even know where. He knows where Socke is now that he's scouted up here.
Happening.
But he doesn't even know that there's an expansion. He could probably be almost being forgated by now and not know it. But Socke knows that SCV should be coming in here any time now. Has got the Zealot in place. Only one gas for Kas, which is kind of interesting. He didn't go for the standard double gas, which is quite common. So I'm guessing he's going to probably be taking an early third command center anytime now.
Yeah.
We're seeing the double Stalkers now out for Socke. He's coming across the map, falling behind the Zealot. Trying to go up through the sideways here, just blocking the tower, say if Kas had it. You're just going to be able to see the bunker. He's not going to be able to break it by any means, but just showing Kas that he does have to
So loses some health on the Stalker, but we'll make up some shields, and the other Stalker gets him.
The only problem with this kind of build is that your work gate's really delayed. I've seen Socke take all his gases now, so he's probably going to be teching up quite quickly. Row is being thrown down, so it's either going to be a fairly heavy Colossus build, or we're going to be seeing him tech up to Templar very quickly once his extra gases kick in.
Yeah, Kas right now went for Stim and also for the engineering bay. He's building a factory, and from the amount of barracks, it's probably just going to be reactors so that he can get Starport and then reactor medevacs.
Just throw down that second gas now. The only reason I can see him not getting this second gas quite as quickly is you're able to produce more units quicker, and you're able to, because of the early command center, he didn't really get an early command center, but he's able to fully build units.
So move out there.
Did he kill those 2 stalkers? It looks like he got those 2 stalkers there. Socke just not paying attention, losing 2 stalkers for free there. Third gateway coming down. So it's going to be a fairly fast Colossus build. With 2 more going up to 5 feet. Pretty standard from Socke, only he's just getting there in a weird, kind of a different way. Server is out, and looks like he's just going to got that. He's going to go around and check the maps. Now the only thing is that Socke has to be worried about some kind of medevac play coming out from Kaz, just because this map is the bases are so separated. You could have units here dropping there, and your whole army's over here. You gotta walk all the way up, and vice versa. So it's going to be quite difficult for him to defend against this kind of drop play. Yeah. Seen 4 gateways now, still in construction. He's got 2 there. Where are the other? Oh, he's got 2 more back here. So he's going up for a big gate. So it looks like it's going to be a really big 2-base timing attack coming from Socke, which is probably a good call on this map, as it's going to be a fairly difficult map later on in the game. Now that he did spot it, but it did get away. Third command center coming down from Kaz, so he's going for a later game scenario, and Socke is going to try and force the issue a little bit early on.
Yeah. Now we do see, is that a probe down at the third? Yeah. So he has the probe and lays down.
Oh, so he's going to try and get this third base up. It's kind of surprising, considering that he put down so many gateways so early on. But looks like he's just going to try and supplement that. Observer does spot the army moving out from Kaz, so he doesn't know the medevacs or anything are up. Just moving the zealots off the tower for now. So this factory, he's gonna have it send probably around here somewhere, and just to check for this third base, and he's not gonna see it. So he's probably gonna maybe trying to force an overreaction. But being that this map does offer 2 expansion spots, he probably will assume that this base is here. And it looks like he's got a marine going up the schedule right now. And going to probably be forced back. He knows it's locked in the third base now, so should see some spike in production up in here in the past bar pretty.
So that'll be pretty beneficial for him. +1 armor is about halfway done, and armory is gonna come up. The hero marine slowly taking out this nexus, but
marine trying to get away, taken out.
What a hero.
Third command center finishing up. There was some zealot harass here. Was cleaned up by some marauders. So Kaz is going to be up. Is going to have his third base move at the same time.
He has his Vikings in production. He has +2 attacks going.
That's the one thing he's really far ahead on right now. Socke just finished +1, and Kaz is going to have 1-1 before, and he's already started +2, so they've both started +2 weapons about the same time. Socke is going to be able to catch up quicker, so I feel like Kaz is really going to have to keep up on his upgrades.
Now, Extended Thermal Lance did just finish as well for the Colossus, so that's going to be really good, since right now the bio play from Kaz will have to be held back and rely more on the power.
Looks like we've got some stuff around. Two SUVs, got 104th Army out. We're going to pull the turret right underneath this observer. This factory now. If we look at Socke's army, he's already up to 3 Colossus right now, and Kaz has how many Vikings? He's only got the 3, so he's got 1 Viking per Colossus, which is not very good in this scenario. But we're going to see how he deals with it. These guys' army kind of split up right now. They're in 2 spots. Falls over. Kaz is on SUVs at this moment.
Reduce some of the pressure that's going to be happening. Some more Vikings, but We should see. I think he should be able to push this. Maybe once he gets some medevacs out.
So even Kaz losing that handful of workers in that fight, it is equal workers.
But he'll also have the advantage of meals now
And
too.
he also, Kaz dropped this location at the same time and was able to take out this expansion. Socke trying to retake it to third base. Reflip here, but doesn't off him. Kaz really good ball. Kaz wants more SPs, but he's able to like push him back again.
That was the trapped out.
Still no medevac, but Miles is doing medevac alive. Soccer's team need support. They need force. They need Soccer just doesn't have that right now. Cancel that base again. Kaz knows he's only on 2 bases, so he knows he has a lead if he just can keep this third base running. Just continuing to build units.
Now what Socke did well there was he's forcing Kaz to keep on throwing away some of his SCVs. So although he does have 3 bases right now, he should be down in terms of harvesters. Oh, not even down.
They're just a little bit behind. But see, you can have the same amount of workers, but if we're looking at look at the mineral patches here in Socke's base.
They're just about
getting very
mined
low. These are starting to get fairly low, and you know he needs to get a third base. I look at Kaz, he's got like all his SCVs mining in this base, not even efficient, but he's like this base is almost gone, this base is almost gone, so he could really just he's literally just putting his SCVs anywhere. Trying to get a 4th base up now. And Kaz going for a really big drop, split his army up into 2 big groups. He's got Vikings and a handful of bio here, and you got 3 medevacs coming in the back. There's no units in position here to stop this.
He'll at least have the pylons, but these guys are going to be forced to run back, go back and split the army.
And that's going to be GG. The multitasking of Kaz wins him the game.
A multi-prong attack where he goes for the expansion because Socke is going to have to expand, otherwise he's mined out.
Yeah.
And then at the same time he's going to take on his main base where some of that tech structure lies.
Just losing this base 2 times in a row just was too much, especially on this map. Like I was saying earlier, drop play is very strong on this map. It's a little bit Terran favored on this map, but I feel like if you go for a Templar build, it's a much easier map for Protoss. So I think it was just the wrong strategy. That really late charge, you're seeing it almost finish on the production bar now. He needs that. You need that a lot earlier. Zealots are almost useless against Terran without charge, and I feel like that game goes a whole lot different if he has charge too.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, this has been Game Over TV. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. We are Game Is Over TV. We also can be followed on our Twitter page, RR_GameOver, and also like us on our Facebook page, Game Is Over TV as well.
Alright, thank you for watching.